Thomas, Scottish Boxing News, here with Hannah Rankin. How are we doing, Hannah?
I'm doing really well, thank you. Thanks. It's nice to talk to you again. I haven't seen you for a little bit.
I know, I was actually thinking, that was like last time I saw you was just going out of Paisley Lagoon and dropping you off. Not so glamorous ride home from your WBC.
Do you know what? I was so happy for that ride home because all the taxis were mega busy, and so thank you so much for the lift. But
right.
I was buzzing. It was an amazing night. So very happy to have won that title.
And celebrating eating pizza, I think it was.
Yeah, I had some pizza to celebrate. You know, I hadn't eaten pizza in months, so I was well excited about it as well. So it was good.
I think that's one of the things when I speak to boxers, they're sort of as soon as they finish, they can't sleep because the sort of adrenaline's still going.
You're excited, yeah.
2 or 3, it's a binge eat of whatever they've not had.
To be honest, it wasn't that there wasn't too many things I was missing, but like that whole camp, it had been like, yeah, I think I really want pizza. That's the one thing I really wanted, so I made sure I sorted that out when I won my title. So yeah.
Obviously after that, your management's been busy and promotion's been busy, and you obviously had your world title fight in New York against Alicia Napoleon.
Yeah, Alicia Napoleon. It was a fantastic experience. I went over to New York in August to fight for the WBA super middleweight title. So obviously a step up again in weight for myself, which was an experience. Alicia was it was a great fight for both of us. It was really close. It was pretty much a firefight for 10 rounds. I pushed her back, and I was proud of my performance because normally she's a front-footed fighter, pushes you back, and actually I was on the front foot pushing her back, and so she had to work on the back the whole way around. I didn't get the win, but actually I was really close and I almost dropped her in the 8th round, so I was buzzing about that. And it was a fantastic experience for me in my 7th professional fight to get to go over to New York and fight on a world stage on a Ludabella entertainment show. Massive shout out to him for having me over there. Also a huge shout out to all New Yorkers, they're big Scottish fans, so I had lots of fans over there, which was amazing, and I'd love to box over in New York again, so fingers crossed that happens, so it'd be great. When
did you sort of first hear about the chance for that fight, and then how did you find sort of the whole of New York and the experience there?
Yeah, well, I was actually away in Kiev with Cecilia Brackhaus in her sparring camp for her last fight in Russia. And like the first week we were there, I got a phone call from America saying would I be interested in taking the fight against Alicia Napoleon for the WBA super middleweight title, and I was like, hell yeah, you know, this is an amazing opportunity. Yes, I'll take it. So I was actually in the middle of camp anyway. It was after my WBC silver title fight, and I'd just gone straight out there because it was an opportunity to work with the pound for pound #1 fighter, Cecilia Brackhaus. Yeah. So I mean, it was great, perfect time for me. I was in full training, I was sparring with the best in the world. So yeah, no, I felt like it was a great opportunity. And yeah, going to New York, first time in America. Yeah. I'd never been to America before, and I had an amazing reception when I was over there. There's a lot of people out there who are big Scottish fans, so yeah, it was good. I had people supporting me for the fight on the night. People let me use their gyms. Joe Gadigan, amazing to let me use his gym. It was a proper old school boxing gym, so it was cool to work there. And yeah, just the experience of being on such a massive stage was super helpful for my career, and I think the next time I'm in that situation, I'll feel even more at home. So yeah, no, really proud of myself and my team. It was great. Yeah,
obviously, I think Cecilia she got the ring belt this week for.
Finally, this is the best news ever. It's long overdue. She should have had that belt a long time ago. She definitely deserves it, and so it's a massive step forward for female boxing that she's finally been awarded the Ring Magazine belt. We're happy about this as women in the sport, and also I'm really happy for her. She deserves it. She's a great boxer, and it's a great thing.
Been at the peak for a long time.
She's pound for pound, you know, and you can't. She's undefeated, and yeah, I mean, nailing it. Yeah. So she definitely deserves that belt.
How has it been involved in sort of that whole night?
Yeah,
with everyone on the card as well.
Yeah, so like it was the Andre Berto, Devin Alexander undercard in New York, and just amazing to be on a card with these people that I've like been following on Instagram, and like Louis Collazo, he was amazing. I was sitting next to him in the press conference, and it was just like, this is mental. I'm sitting next to these people, and these are people I follow on Instagram and Twitter, and I really look up to in the sport. So to be on the same card as them was amazing. The only downside to the night was that me and Alicia were the only people fighting for a title on the night, and they didn't show the female fight. It was dubbed Fight of the Night, and actually Clarissa Shields was there.
Yeah.
She put the whole fight on Instagram. She had over 300,000 views of our fight alone. Now, Fox Sports need to get their stuff together, to be perfectly honest. Like that, it was fight of the night. Why was it not on TV? Why were we not allowed that opportunity?
Yeah.
So that was the only downside to the whole thing. But apart from that, it was an amazing experience.
Yeah, I was going to sort of touch on that actually. America, they do things slightly differently. Obviously, they had that. Your fight was the last fight.
Yeah.
Not being televised, sort of from my point of view, is a bit baffling. I don't when everyone.
I can't understand. I think it's just they don't want to take a leap of faith. And to be fair, like sometimes in the past, women's boxing hasn't been like the best received. It's been a little bit scrappy, but now women are getting the equal amount of time spent on them in the gyms. You know, we're treated just the same as the men almost in the gyms. Anyway, we're starting to get trainers really pushing us, like my trainer Noel Callan, and you know, promoters like Ludabella, big fan of female boxing. You know, and there's people stepping up and standing up for us now. So for me, I can't understand why on earth it wasn't put on TV. And I think it's just TVs just need to change the mindset and just be like, yeah, we want to promote women in this sport as well.
Especially when someone from Long Island as well, it's not as if they were from a million miles.
It was her home, you know, and I think rightly so. Alicia was raging, to be perfectly honest. She was like, this is ridiculous, you know, I've sold loads of tickets, this is my home, I should have the right to be on TV, and they just changed their mind and didn't have it on the TV, so it was a shame.
Clarissa Shields is obviously someone you've had one or two encounters on Twitter before. But,
yeah, she came into my dressing room after the fight. It was amazing to actually meet the champ. She's doing some great work for female boxing, and she came in afterwards to give me a few words of advice and you know, congratulate me on the fight and stuff. And you know, it was great to meet her because she's starting to make waves in the sport. I cannot wait for her and Christina to have their fight. It's going to be epic. It's going to be like a super fight, like you know, Triple G and Canelo. It's Christina Hamer, Clarissa Shields. In the female game, that's the same sort of level, and they're going to unify those belts, and it's going to be one hell of a fight. I can't wait.
Sort of, I see female boxing sort of as its progression, but I feel like there's still a lot that needs to be done. What do you feel sort of is needed to sort of take the next sort of step up?
I think definitely we need more coverage. We need more airtime on TV. It's like fantastic that Katie Taylor is getting some time with Sky Sports, and she's technically amazing and she's really helping bring the sport. Chantel Cameron's been on TV, Savannah as well. So slowly in the UK we're getting there, but it's just the rest of the world as well. We need to catch up with them, and you know, more TV time would be amazing. And I think as well, it's just like we're slowly getting there as women. We're pushing for our sport, and you know, I'm always out there trying to showcase what I can achieve, what I can do. I use social media to the max. I also have a very supportive team. They're always pushing out information about me. So I think that really helps me build as a brand, and helps me to meet new people and get the thing out there a little bit more.
I think probably out of most of the boxers, you put in the most time for self-promoting and to try and get yourself out there, but I guess that's sort of needed as well in this game.
Oh, it's been massively needed, and also I feel that, so somebody said to me the other night, I was down at a show, and they said, you know, it's really important that you come down to these shows and you meet people, because you know, my coach has always taken me to shows, and I've met lots of promoters and managers and boxers and trainers and all different types of people there, and I used to always be just associated with my coach. I was always Noel's girl, but now like I made my own sort of imprint on the sport. I'm now the WBC silver middleweight champ, and I've just fought for a world title, and people know who I am. But it's only by making my face known at these events that that's changed, and people and boxers do need to do that. You can't just expect people to know who you are. Just because you've got a social media account doesn't mean people are going to know who you are, I'm afraid. And it's always the personal touch that people remember. If you go down there and you spend time talking to people and they get to know you, that's great. You know, that's really important, and it's good to be seen at these events, that you support your own sport, and that's super important. And I think more boxers could do more of that, especially in the female game. It's super important that we have to do it, but even in the male game, you know, they can definitely do more. Yeah,
sure. What have you done sort of since the fight? Obviously you're talking just that you've had an injury, just that you're sort of carrying up to the fight.
In the world title fight, I tore my bicep on the left hand side. Totally didn't realise the fight, massive adrenaline going on there. It wasn't until the next morning I woke up really swollen, and it turned out to be a 2 to 3 sort of like centimetre tear. I'm all fit now and well because I've been super good. I've done like everything my physio asked of me. I've been really great with my recovery, and yeah, we're back punching. I mean, I wasn't even out the gym for 2 weeks because I can't sit still. So my coach had me doing footwork drills, head movement things, you know, and getting on the treadmill, getting everything fit. And so as soon as I could punch again, I was ready to go. And yeah, today's first session back sparring. Very happy, feel really comfortable in the ring, and great to be trying out new stuff. So the healing has gone well, and I'm so glad it's over because I'm the most impatient person in the world.
Obviously, since the last seen you as well, you've signed with Sam Kinnock, who obviously started up his own promotional company.
Yeah.
Just tell me what your sort of thinking was behind signing with him and where you sort of hope to be.
Funny enough, I've actually known Sam a lot longer than I've known my coach and people down in London. I used to know him from the Grip House when he was here in Glasgow when I trained and did Thai boxing actually. So Sam, I've known him for a long time, and the fact he was setting up his own promotional company in Scotland and it's been so successful, you know, I really wanted to be associated with home. Obviously being a Scottish girl, I'm proud to be from here. And yeah, I think Sam is going to be great for my team going forward. He's just super efficient, he's a great guy, he's really on it, and really proud that he's taken on my management role. So yeah, we're going to be working closely together in the future. Watch this space, there's lots of exciting things coming up. But yeah, no, it was a great decision, and definitely because I wanted to stay connected to home. So yeah, fantastic.
When are you sort of looking to next get back out?
Hoping to get out around about November time. I mean, I can't wait to get back in the ring. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. But yeah, no, hopefully November. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I was going to ask what weight you're sort of looking at, but I guess that's dependent on what sort of fights come your way.
Yeah, it does. It depends on a lot of things. Obviously, I will be defending my WBC silver title at some point. But obviously I'd like to box back at 154 pounds, super welter. That weight suits me as well. So you know, there's lots of things going on. Obviously, the World Boxing Super Series is going to be up here on the 3rd of November at the Hydro. So I would love to be on that card. So if the Calcite lands, you're listening to this, I would love to be on that card. Please, please, please put me on the card. It'd be an amazing opportunity to box at home and on such an amazing show. And Josh Taylor, hero of mine, so I would love to be on it.
You ever met him before?
Yeah, I go down to the Moorigans gym quite a lot because I train with their girl Chantal Cameron. We spar a lot. So I've met Josh down there quite a few times, and yeah, a bit of a hero. So it'd be nice to meet him and put him out there. So.
Obviously, sponsors have been a massive help for you, sort of in the time that you've turned pro.
Definitely. I mean, I've had some amazing help. Schroders Bank, they have sponsored all my medicals this year, which is an amazing help. You know, it's quite expensive to get your MRI done every year, so big thank you to them. I've had lots of sponsors for my kit, Path in Sport, I Got Doms. They've sent me out loads of care packages. Been working with lots of other people for Fresco for my food. And you know, they sponsor me during the camps, and they give me all the food for while I'm training. Keeps me in good form. And then also Science and Sport do all my supplements and everything like that, which is an amazing help, because otherwise, as we all know, we need this extra bit of help when we're training. So huge shout out to them.
Good stuff. If someone was looking to sponsor you, what's the sort of best way to get in touch with you?
Get in touch with me on any of my social media accounts. I've got a Facebook professional page, I've got Twitter and Instagram, and they are all under, which is nice and convenient, all under team_Rankin. Okay, so that's team_Rankin. And if you're looking to get in touch with me, you can get me on any 3 of those platforms. If you can't get hold of me, get in touch with my coach, Noel Callan. You'll find him on those as well. Perfect.
Well, listen, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Great to catch up again.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll catch up with a big fight.
Yeah.
Far Horizon
Fingers
soon.
crossed.
Fingers crossed. Perfect.